Alrighty, hello and welcome. Man, I had such a fun time last night, but tonight is the biggest and best Naya dinos, Gruul, red, green, white. It's going to be fantastic. This is going to be some absolutely fantastic dinosaur action. Hopefully all you guys are doing good. How's it going, Five Ways? I imagine perhaps you're typing right now. Hopefully all you guys are having a good time watching right now. Later on, maybe you had a rough week, you had a rough Monday, you're just tired, ready to pass out. You passed out on the couch or wherever it is. Hopefully you get some good sleep. Okay. Yeah, as the art shows there, Zacama, Primal Calamity, makes a return. We don't have that art for Arena, unfortunately. That is the new art for the Commander Masters. That's pretty fantastic stuff. I might have to pick myself up a copy of it, but this still is pretty lovely art. If you didn't see that episode, the little video I recorded after the stream, I was explaining how I want to maybe try things out tonight, what might make sense. It did feature Fierce Empath. If you didn't get a chance to watch it, but if you did, we'll give a brief rundown. Fierce Empath, of course, not too many people are playing creatures with a mana value 6 or greater. Certainly dinos can meet that requirement. So whenever Fierce Empath enters the battlefield, we search for one of these big heavy hitters. Ghalta, Zacama, Gishath, Tyrranax Rex potentially if we're facing off against something control related. Watching on the phone, good stuff. All right. It was kind of rough at work today. Not so much for myself, more for other people. I'm pretty resilient. Just keep working. If I have to go home earlier to, take care of things, kids and whatnot, I'll do so. But I can just keep going and going and going. And certainly going with dinos. So hopefully we go on a win streak tonight. My goodness. All right. Yeah, Fierce Empath. Boom, you play it. You grab a big thing, but then sometimes you may be left with this as a blocker, a chump blocker for something nice and big. So you save yourself, you buy some time. You may not be able to play whatever big thing that you grab with the Empath, but there could be a very good chance, certainly last night. And how's it going? Hopefully all is well, yes. Pablo. All right, yeah, you're in for a real treat. If this is the first time joining, I don't remember seeing you around. Hey, that's all right. Always happy to have new people. Yes, indeed. Man, okay, but yeah, going back to last night, lots of mana. If you didn't get a chance to see it, definitely go take a look right now or later on. Of course, it is nice to be live. But yes, lots of mana. Ranging Raptors, pinged maybe by Marauding. We get a basic land. We block one of the opponent's big creatures. We get another land. They try to kill it with damage-based removal. We get lands. Topiary, lands. Huntmaster and Marauding, cost reduction. So playing anything creature-related for cheaper. Luca, ramping for 2. Castle Garenbrig, making 6 green. Tap 4 lands plus this, 5 lands in total. You get 6 mana. A very good chance we easily get to Gishath, Zacama. I would say so. And of course, Fierce Empath. 2 copies of this. Keep in mind, it's kind of like we have 3 chances to see all these big dinos that Fierce Empath can grab. Either we see the dino straight up, fantastic, hopefully not early, or just later on, boom, Fierce Empath for possibly 1 in a green. It is reduced by Marauding Raptor, of course. So for 2, we grab Gishath. 8, 7. Yeah. So for a total of 9, and there's a very good chance we would have 9 mana. This for 2, this for 7. Oh, man, that would be pretty fantastic. We'll grab whatever makes sense, and we may not need this at all. I was thinking of not even including it, but I had to, at least for tonight. We'll get there. And what is going to get us there with that white? We need to cast these 2 big ones. It's going to be very easy. Like I mentioned, at Plains, whenever I splash, especially if the thing I'm splashing for only requires one pip, white, blue, or black. There's the plains. Either we see this plains, or we see one ranging or one topiary. That allows us to grab the plains. Love it. That's all we need. However, we fix it even easier with Secluded Courtyard. And specifically Secluded Courtyard, if you read it there. You add 1 mana of any color. That mana can be used only for creatures of the chosen type, but also creature abilities of the chosen type. Of course, Zacama has abilities there. Lovely, lovely stuff there. 3 damage to a creature, destroy an artifact or enchantment. Doesn't get much better than that. Of course, we are casting Zacama, so if we cast it, we untap all our lands. We're not cheating it out, so... well, when you do that, you lose the benefit. Man, that thing is scary. Oh, it's going to be good. But yeah, 4 Secluded Courtyard, tapping for a mana of any color for a dino, 1 Jetmir's Garden, replacing that Sheltered Thicket. A forest, mountain, enters the battlefield tapped. Might as well switch it out. Give myself a little bit more chance to see that source of white, but it's definitely going to be pretty consistent. I'm not worried whatsoever. 5, 6... 6 plus 8, what's that? 14. 14 chances to get that source of white. Either these 8 or the lands here. I think we'll make it work. Otherwise, everything is pretty much the same. Luca continuing to put in work. That's going to be lovely. Lots of interaction for multiple things. And you package in Zacama. I mean, we're going to be smoking them out of the water, I would imagine. That's the idea, at least. Oof. I just want something to sink all that mana in that I potentially have. The sideboard did change a decent bit. Reckless Rage down to 3 just because, well, Zacama can interact at instant speed with its ability. Of course, we would, if we want Reckless Rage, we want it early. Zacama is not going to be early, but I had to make space for Shifting Ceratops with the cards that I added. Gishath, Zacama, and the 2 Fierce Empath. That is 4 right there. I was wondering, what do I trim? Is it 4 of something? Do I trim a couple copies of a few things? So I opted for Shifting Ceratops. There's more things that Shifting doesn't help against than what it does help against. Could be Rakdos Midrange, Rakdos, mono white humans. The protection from blue is very nice, for sure, and I would want to keep Shifting Ceratops in, but at least for tonight. We'll move them to the sideboard, free up some space in the main there, but I would never leave home without this. Don't ever leave home without Shifting Ceratops, the good buddy. And back to nature, I mean, last night, maybe we scared off all the 5-color Fires of Invention, Enigmatic Incarnation, 1 in a green to potentially just win against that deck. Taking out, everything. That was beautiful stuff, man. A good point, so certainly want to keep it in. Brotherhood's End as well. Well, I was thinking of maybe trimming back to nature down to 2 copies. I love it so much, and it is so impactful against those enchantment matchups. I wanted to keep it at 3. Brotherhood's End, some more sweeping potential. It's not 4 copies, but hopefully it's enough. And maybe I could trim Tyrranax Rex here. Possibly cut Ghalta, bring in another copy if we do face something control related. But I like 3 to 4. Sometimes I've used 4 Tyrranax Rexes and, 4 Carnage turns, like a crazy person. Man, I love it. I love it when the opponent can't do anything to your big, scary dinos. Those are certainly the scariest of all. But I say we jump into it. We've got the cost reduction, as always. The super ramping, basic lands, Ripjaw. Love it. Certainly want some card advantage. Rampaging Raptor as well. And keep in mind, I almost forgot to mention it. You can turn Ripjaw into card draw. If, for whatever reason, you can't attack, you don't want to attack, you have a little bit of leftover mana, Zacama could just ping Ripjaw at the end of the opponent's turn for 2 in a red, you draw a card. It's pretty good if there was nothing else you were going to do with that mana anyways. I don't see that happening a whole lot. Or maybe the opponent uses some removal on your Ranging Raptors. Not damage base, so you're not going to get that basic land. But you respond to that removal with Zacama's ability to deal 3 damage. You get the basic land. Love it. And I love this quest. 750 gold, play 40 lands. We're definitely going to get there tonight, that's for sure. Ooh, okay. Fired up, ready to go. Get her done. Oh my goodness, what's already shooting up to 7 concurrent viewers, and I've just started. Maybe tonight is the night I'm going to break the all-time record of 16, I think. Might have been 17. Something like that. Yeah, I just love that new art for Zacama. I don't see how that's ever going to be top down. Odd, okay. We got him. Dinos are so scary, the opponent just conceded instantly. Wow, you never know what's going to happen, especially when it's live. That is angels potentially with this Elspeth Archangel avatar. Okay. All right, well, yeah. Who knows what it's going to be? Can never really bet on that. Wow. Okay. We got her done. Hey, so scary we don't even have to play the matches. My goodness. And I don't think it's going to be super expensive in paper. Hopefully it's not super expensive. There's certainly a lot of printings of Zacama. I think that printing that I used tonight, the art, is maybe only in collector boosters of Commander Masters. But still, overall, Zacama has drastically dropped in price from its high of $50 US, $60 at one point, I believe. Pretty crazy stuff. It's a lot cheaper than it used to be. Big time. Very nice to see. Oh, yeah, we're keeping. We got 2 lands, 2 things for 2. 1 of each, Huntmaster and Marauding. A source of red, of course. I wouldn't have kept this if it was 2 forests, something like that. But it seems quite reasonable. If Huntmaster sticks around, we could go Topiary Stomper if we haven't drawn that 3rd land, and we're facing Mono Green Devotion. Finally. It has actually been quite some time. Over a week since I faced him, I think. Could have been a week and a half, 2 weeks. Wolf Willow Haven coming in strong. Probably. Never seen this before in my life. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Actually, never mind. We've got Marauding plus Ripjaw. I know what I'm doing. Draw a card, yes please. Topiary Stomper would have gotten us to 4 lands. Yeah, could have been nice. Get some nice damage on him. Hopefully this is fast enough. I think it could be, depending what they barf this turn. There's no Kiora. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself. Oh boy. Oh, no. Well, they do play all 4 copies of her, so it's not super uncommon to not see her. It's pretty good stuff. Can't get them all, but you can play Regisaur Alpha and absolutely decimate them. That's probably the best at the moment. I don't know if they're going to be able to deal with all of this aggression. That might just be lights out. That's pretty fantastic stuff. My goodness. Hit them as hard as possible. They don't have a Nykthos, which I'm quite happy about. Maybe they don't have it in hand, and we're safe for another turn. Next turn, it would be Marauding plus Topiary Stomper. That'd be pretty good. Hopefully I get the 2nd source of red for Rampaging Raptor there, but I think this really will be enough. It is nice, certainly, taking out that elf there. Taking down their devotion a little bit. Their ramping. We did as much as we could. Certainly they could still pop off with that forest. It taps for 3, I think. They can make 6 with that. Yes, 3. Okay. Storm the Festival coming in hot. Karn. Cityscape Leveler, maybe. Take out Regisaur Alpha. Nuts. Get 2 lands. 2 dorks. Something satisfying. Ooh. Well, it's kind of bad. Ooh, that's rough. Okay, we're dead. Well, they didn't have a whole lot, but they got some very good hits. Of course, Nissa can untap that forest. Nykthos taps for 10. They replay Storm the Festival, and I mean, you see the good stuff, the good classic stuff that Mono Green Devotion can do. I'm surprised I don't see it more often, because this is pretty backbreaking. There's not much you can do. There is some Silver Bullet sideboard cards, but again, like I mentioned, I haven't really been facing that, and that possibly could just be luck and variance. I guess we can wait and see if they haven't barfed too much. Maybe those Storm the Festivals will get them not good hits. But Nissa definitely will untap that Nykthos. Maybe it's too late. Well, that's okay. It's okay. Maybe they get only one more. Oh, Karn. Okay, we're dead. Done like dinner. Cooked. Portal to Phyrexia. Coming in hot with Karn there. 18. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that tends to do the trick. Oh, they do. Okay. Well, we know when it's over. That's too bad. Well, there's nothing you can do. Nothing I can do. Specifically for Mono Green Devotion, there could be Damping Sphere from Dominaria. Artifact for 2. If a land would be tapped for 2 or more mana, it makes 1 colorless instead. Of course, they do have Artifact Destruction, creatures, Karn searching for whatever the best silver bullet is. Rough stuff. It's usually pretty rough, but if you attack them on one angle, they can probably still barf a lot of things, play lots of good, fantastic creatures. Just maybe one turn too slow. What do I want to do? They don't interact a whole lot, so certainly we can get some maybe riskier things down. That is quite nice. We have the chance to build up mana. I could potentially keep a riskier hand, knowing that they're not going to take out those early creatures. So that could change things. We'll see what it is. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm going to give it a go. 2 lands, 2 Maraudings. If we get that 3rd land, it's going to mean potentially this Ripjaw Raptor. 2 Marauding Raptor pings. I play 1 Marauding on turn 2. On turn 3, I play my 3rd land. With 1 mana, play the 2nd Marauding. Boom. That's 2 reduction on the Ripjaw. 2 green, 2 pings, drawing 2 cards, and we're off to the races. Yeah, I like it. Oh, nuts. Llanowar Elves. Oh, actually. Okay, there we go. It's just getting better and better. Woeful Haven. Once again, perhaps. Hopefully they don't have much interaction. Oh. They got nothing. They have nothing, folks. Oh, this is good. Luca next turn, take out both Llanowar Elves, smoke them. Yes, please. Actually, not quite next turn. We would only have 4 mana. We can play Luca for 4, but that means his loyalty is 3 because we used Phyrexian mana, unfortunately. So we can only ramp and... But we can't play Ghalta. Luca makes a red and a green. Rampaging Raptor is 2 red, Ghalta is 2 green, sadly. But we'll still do some good stuff. Ghalta plus Ripjaw, good luck, lights out. And specifically, I want to talk about Ghalta versus Mono Green. Because they don't interact, you can be maybe more risky. Build up lots of power that normally would die to other stuff. You get a supercharged Ghalta super early, where you otherwise wouldn't have. But yeah, 100%. Gotta cross our fingers, hope we smoke them. And here goes nothing. Man. That Llanowar Elves has to block, so I imagine it could be it for them. Pretty good stuff. I don't think they're coming back from that. They probably needed the mana from Llanowar Elves plus the devotion for Nykthos just to get them there. I don't see them making 9 mana for Portal to Phyrexia, but you never know. Something bad could happen. They could have removal for Ghalta, but it doesn't matter. We have enough power at the moment. Esika's Chariot. Done. We'll just attack them. Ghalta is pretty good. Ghalta is win more often. If I didn't have Ghalta, we probably wouldn't have been busting through. Certainly. Fantastic to play her for 2 and maybe have a couple more copies in the sideboard if there's a matchup where they're not going to interact a whole lot, which isn't a whole lot of matchups for the most part. She's going down pretty quick when she lands. Hopefully you played her for 2, then you have another copy, you play that for 2 as well, a total of 4 mana. That's pretty backbreaking for the opponent. But yeah, I could definitely see that. A couple more copies sprinkled in there. Trim Gishath. You know, just keep Zacama. It's a very easy splash, I must say. 1 white. And it being a dinosaur. Not difficult whatsoever. I could just keep it the same. Potentially. I do like Luca. If we get something nice and big, we could take out a few key things. That's definitely going to help us out. I'll cross your fingers. I'm going to need all the fingers crossed that I can possibly get. It is pretty nice though. Taking them down after they played 2 mana dorks, that can be a pretty scary start. Fortunately, they didn't get the Wolf Willow and Kiora, and well, that's not going to work. Has to happen at least a few times a night. No lands. Oh my goodness. Okay, wow, that's a lot better. Definitely send one of the Lucas to the bottom. Don't need 2 copies. 3 lands marauding. We should be getting this Rampaging Raptor down, I would imagine. Another one. This could be some pretty scary aggression. Again, if Rampaging Raptor connects, we get to send some damage towards whatever Planeswalker they played. Oh, there's that nasty Kiora. Oh boy, where's that sweeper when you need it? Oh, that would be good. I imagine we should be able to get Ghalta, and it's nice seeing her again. There is only 1 copy in the deck, so I definitely did not expect to see her this game, that's for sure. Beat Mono Green, yes. Ghalta is the dream against Mono Green. I do not feel mean, because it is a pretty rough matchup. It's pretty decent. Makes a little bit of mana. Well, let's hope they don't have Storm the Festival and all those painful things. Of course, I would imagine Old Growth Troll is going to block whichever creature we attack. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I'll just keep them back. And maybe I should just start using Nykthos. It's not a monocolored deck, but there certainly is a lot of green pips at least. Ghalta and Topiary, Shifting, Ceratops, Ripjaw Raptor. I've tried it a little bit in the past, only a single copy, just as a potential extra way to make a bit of mana. What are they going to get? Wait and see what happens, but that does seem to be it. We played 3 lands and 2 creatures, and they barfed a bunch. Nuts.
Oh man, tough stuff.
Yeah, no. Not busting through that. Pretty backbreaking when you only do a little bit. But they're doing what they're supposed to do. Nothing new, nothing I haven't seen before, nothing you guys haven't seen before. Or maybe you've used it because, of course, it is pretty darn fantastic. Play some stuff that makes mana and just keep using all your mana and then just win, pretty much. Seems fairly easy. Not really that difficult. Does my hand include a mana dork that I can play on turn 1? No. I mulligan. Have I mulligan twice or 3 times and I still don't see a dork? Okay. I might have to keep. But if my opening hand has a dork, I keep. Does it have a dork in Wolf Willow Haven? I definitely keep. Yeah. It is pretty good. I am happy to take them down at least once, especially without any somewhat dedicated hate against them. It is always nice. I would like to practice it a bit more, but again, I don't see it a whole lot. Most nights, of course, are quite varied indeed, and this... we are on the draw. There's a decent chance to get that 3rd land to get to play these things. You know what? I'm going to try it. It's very scary, risky. Certainly could have been a lot better, but it certainly could have been a lot worse. Blood Crypt, hey, if they go Thoughtseize, well, there's nothing for 2 for them to discard because we don't have it in hand. Blood Tithe Harvester, okay. There we go, fantastic. So cross your fingers. Maybe it's just Fable of the Mirror Breaker, Reflection of Kiki Jiki. They're waiting with removal, perhaps. That's not bad either. Of course, Ranging Raptors would be nice to block one of the Blood Tithe Harvesters. However, that's not going to happen. One of them would just sacrifice itself to give Ranging Raptors -4/-4. It's going to be an uphill battle either way. Has to be Topiary Stomper. We have to get, ahead by 1. Excuse me, my goodness. And then, even better, if I get a 5th land next turn, I go Luca, I use his -4, and I get to take out both Blood Tithe Harvesters. That is fantastic. And also Luca's ability. Keep in mind, dealing damage, whichever creature is the most powerful we control. Even if they kill our powerful creature in response, we still get to deal all that damage. It's as we activate that ability. Don't really need Fierce Empath. We've got a big, scary creature already. And it's, like I mentioned, going to be a rough go. Hopefully there isn't a fatal push for Topiary here. Oh my goodness, we got it. Does it have to be Luca? I think so. Tenacious Underdog certainly is going to be sent towards Luca, 100%. They wouldn't want Luca to stick around, ramp for more mana, so we shouldn't be hit by 3. We could lose Luca to a stomp from Bone Crusher Giant, unfortunately. Certainly one loyalty is not a big hoop to jump through. Oh, okay. Interesting. So they do have that stomp. Oh, hashtag pre-recorded. There you go. If we get another land next turn, it would be nice to get to 7. Ooh, that's not 7, but it's still some good stuff. What is the best stuff? Huntmaster, certainly. Makes good sense. Not the Topiary Stomper, unfortunately. Do I like Ripjaw? I like Ripjaw. I may just use Huntmaster to block somebody. They may just kill Ripjaw after they... Well, okay. Let's not fail to push. Well, I'll stop myself taking 4. Oh, they're getting rid of Topiary Stomper. Absolutely. It's definitely Topiary. Oh. Nah, that's too bad. And we got that land, unfortunately. 3, no, not gonna do it. Close, but no cigar. Okay, well, Brotherhood's End. Reckless Rage, absolutely. We'll trim a couple things here. I like the looks of that. I still want to keep one Zacama, of course. Trimming Gishath and Zacama, everything that is requiring white does make me feel a little bad having that plains. Don't want to get messed up, have it out early, and then just never be seeing one of those big dinos because I cut them. I moved them to the sideboard. It does, but I have a lot of removal too. I could have kept in those Lucas, of course. Taking out multiple things is always nice, but Brotherhood's End is going to take out multiple things, and that is definitely a hand I'm interested to keep. It isn't 2 sources of red for Brotherhoods here, unfortunately. We've only got that with Karplusan Forest, but we'll give it a go. Thoughtseize, well, hey, it happened a lot last night. Of course, the first Rakdos match, they went Thoughtseize. I think it was 3 Thoughtseizes in that first game. Might have been fatal pushes, I don't know. It's hard to keep track of all the pain and suffering. It kind of all blends together, unfortunately. Ugh. Yeah. It happens. At least we do have Ranging Raptors. Hopefully that sticks around. At least we get Reckless Rage next turn. We can ping Ranging, take out a creature, get another source of red, and we're off to the races. Oh boy. Live. Oh no, they see Reckless Rage. They're certainly getting rid of Reckless Rage, or they are just going to kill Ranging anyways. Go for the throat, or... That's odd. That's very odd. Huh. Okay. If they want to kill it, I'll respond to the removal. Or I just won't use removal. And I'll get the land anyways. It's fine by me. Saves me a Reckless Rage. I was going to take out the Tenacious Underdog anyways. Cool. Thumbs up. I haven't tried Lord of the Rings draft. No, I might. Haven't quite decided yet. Yeah, that would be fun. Definitely. Marauding Topiary Stomper. Continue with those lands. I don't know. I have to go back to Historic, maybe just for Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Dinos, the One Ring for the Dino to rule them all. I'm pretty sure the One Ring, it adjusts to the wearer's size of their finger and whatnot. Yeah. So it would adjust to a dinosaur's claw, something like that. That'd be alright. Well, we'll take out somebody next turn at least. Sadly, I don't have 3 red. I could use Brotherhoods, take out Bone Crusher, Reckless Rage to take out somebody else. Definitely take out that Bone Crusher. We take 2, unfortunately, but they get rid of the Bone Crusher permanently. Yeah, I imagine there's lots of wacky stuff with Lord of the Rings. Not sure why they played Blood Tithe Harvester. We'll kill it this turn. Oh my goodness, we're definitely going to kill it. My, oh my, we got him. We may get him. Grab the planes. I'm going to grab the planes just in case we get Zacama at some point here. Oh, that's beautiful. Smoke them. Of course, Topiary Stomper. 4 toughness, vigilance, lives through Brotherhood's End. 2 nice blockers, I think. Oh, yes, Bowmasters. I hear the One Ring and Orcish Bowmasters is pretty good. Does good stuff. Kind of like Extinction of it. Well, we're not dead yet, but well, I can't win them all. We can't always be Rakdos. Especially when you draw another land. Hey, that's how it goes. You just get flooded, even with 22. And again, I've been thinking of going down to 21, but yeah, the One Ring, good stuff. Maybe I should open up some packs. Now, there's nothing really specific in the Lord of the Rings set that I would want for dinos that is really drawing me back towards historic. I definitely like Explorer, especially now that it's gotten a tiny bit closer to Pioneer. Certainly going to take a while, understandably, if they dropped everything that was the top needed stuff in Pioneer, then they put it in Explorer. Nobody would ever buy cards for the other remastered sets down the line. Technically, they have to add everything. We'll see. Though, it's worth a try. At least this hand. 3 Secluded Courtyards, of course. We may have to use 1 and name Dinosaur. 2 Leyline of Anticipations, though. This is going to get interesting. Do I want to name Human? That's the question. I think I have to. Oh boy. We still have 2 lands that tap for 2 mana of any color. We can't play Regisaur Raptor next turn. We can go Marauding. We can go Huntmaster plus Marauding, which could be nice. We can hope they don't have a counterspell. The Merfolk Trickster. Huh. Okay. Well, it's lost all abilities, sadly. But still, there's another Huntmaster, there's Marauding. Pretty fantastic stuff. Making good stuff happen with those courtyards. They never would. That's a wacky start. 3 of them. Hopefully, good things still happen. It seems they got wacky flash shenanigans coming in. What do I want to try? What do I want to be burned by whatever mana they're holding up? Let's try for Marauding. Sadly, one of those Secluded Courtyards is for humans, so I can't go Ripjaw or Rampaging, but we'll still attack them. Attack them with both Maraudings, and maybe we bust up this Marauding Raptor lock. Oh, Thassa's Oracle. Huh. Interesting. Mono blue mill. Something like that. Huh. Okay. I never would have guessed to be... Oh, Mono Blue Devotion. This is not the first time I've faced Mono Blue Devotion. Some of you guys may remember a few nights ago. It was very different than this. Oh, almost spilt my coffee. Very, very different than this, but still crazy and painful. And hopefully this is encountered. I bet it will be. Very good. Get a land. Another wow. All 4 secluded courtyards, and not even. Oh, you never know. You just never know. Certainly, I'm going to try and attack with these things and see if we can make something happen. I'm going to try for just Ripjaw. I was a little bit worried losing Marauding Raptor. I kind of like the cost reduction and all of that stuff. And they're going to play something big for 8 Gadwick. My goodness. 6 cards. Oh boy, I think we're done for. Whew. I don't know if I prefer Mono Green Devotion more than this Mono Blue. That is insanity. Well, if they didn't have a counter spell already, they certainly do now. Question is, what's going to get countered? Certainly Ghalta will, if they have it. At the very least, Mono Blue's creatures are kind of dinky. If we land some good stuff, and certainly Shifting Ceratops should be very scary next game. Potentially an auto win if we get multiples. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. Can't do anything at that point. They have so much mana, so many cards. There it is. I kind of don't even want Tyrranax Rex. They certainly are going to have enough mana to pay the Ward 4 cost. This is certainly where Carnage Giant would come in handy with that hexproof. However, Leyline of Anticipation, Enchantment, Devotion, lovely stuff. Playing everything with Flash. Thassa's Oracle, Flash. Gadwick, Flash. I'm kind of tempted. Pretty tempted to bring it back to nature. I think that could be quite devastating, especially taking out those Leyline of Anticipations. Zacama as well. They don't have a whole lot of creatures. Well, Ghalta. T-Rex, absolutely. Trim Gishath and Ghalta, certainly easily interruptible. Bring in the 3 copies. Really making me want all of them. And certainly Shifting. Switch Ripjaw with... Actually, we'll cut all the Fierce Empath. We only... Maybe one. I'll keep one. Yeah. Okay, we'll see how that goes. I was thinking maybe a little bit of interaction there. A Reckless Rage potentially, but it's not like they're super crazy creatures. It is going to be nice taking down that Devotion. Hopefully seeing that back to nature coming in strong here. I mean, we can... I don't know. If they have Leyline of Anticipation, they could get a bunch. It would be nice to hose that. However, it is a very awkward hand. I'm going to try one more. Ooh, okay, much better. Much better, absolutely. Jetmir's Garden don't exactly need that. It seems they may not have a whole lot of counter spells, so perhaps we're going to be doing okay. Marauding comes down. easily enough. I still don't really like 3 copies of T-Rex. The full playset, I sometimes don't see it at all game, even with a full playset. Oh my, okay, you're doing the same play as the previous game. Okay, that is very, very, very unfortunate. We would have been able to play Shifting Ceratops. At the very least, we will still get to do it next turn. Nykthos tapping for 4. My goodness. Hopefully we're okay. As long as shifting happens, as long as it lands, we fly past any creatures they play. They can't target it, they can't tap it. That's looking pretty sweet. If we get another Shifting Ceratops at any point, I imagine we're going to bring them down. Certainly nice playing it for 3, giving it haste. We're off to the races. Now their back's against the wall. They have to kill us in a few turns. Gadwick to draw 1. They're desperate. And of course, they increase their devotion, so it's actually pretty good. They have 7 blue at the moment. It's going to be pretty helpful. Attack with everything. Maybe they're going to bounce all the creatures without targeting them. Something like that. Certainly try for this rampaging. If they have anything to interrupt it, they'll do so. Stop our turn, whatchamacallit? A Wizard's Retort, huh? Okay, okay. That's something. Oh, you can't target shifting, you can't tap it, you can't block it. Yeah, keep tapping Marauding, that's already tapped. Glasspool Mimic for it. Okay, that's painful. $11 next turn. You know what? I'm going to try. Last-ditch effort. I have to attack with this shifting. And basically hope I get another shifting next turn. Or Tyrranax Rex. Or they don't flash in another Vodalian Hexcatcher. Down to 2. My goodness. Well, that's probably going to be it. They got something. Guaranteed. 9 blue. Kind of close. Didn't see T-Rex. Could have played T-Rex. That would have Rexed. It's not something I'm going to regularly prepare for. But it is cool to see a different mono spin. Not just mono green devotion. Mono red devotion is very scary stuff. Mono blue, of course, as you just saw, well, they just control everything, bouncing or tapping or drawing. That ley line of anticipation especially, absolutely perfect for that. Well, that first game, 2 started out, so that's 4 devotion right there. Merfolk Trickster is another 2, 6 in total for the Nykthos. Pretty good indeed. Playing any spells they control as if they had flash. Mono blue nonsense, yeah. I could see that definitely. Yeah. Certainly Thunderherd Migration. It is a fantastic turn 2 play. I play enough dinos to consistently see something to be able to play it for 2. It does feel pretty bad if you don't have a dino and you're stuck with Thunderherd Migration. You have to play it for 3. The strictly worse Cultivate. This hand is pretty bad though, but it is stable. You get ahead by 1 forever. You do have to follow up with a 4th land on turn 3 to actually get ahead. Sometimes maybe I don't have enough lands to do that. Of course, if I have 3 lands plus Thunderherd, you know you're going to be at 4 on turn 3. But if you have 2 lands in Thunderherd, maybe it doesn't feel as good. You may not have anything to play for 4 mana anyways, but still, you want to actually get ahead. We'll see. We'll see. Not this hand, though. Okay, that's definitely quite a bit better. Certainly send Luca to the bottom. I want to keep everything as low as possible. We've got the lovely stable rampless Topiary Stomper. It looks like Rakdos Sacrifice, I would imagine. Usually, I suspect that whenever I see Ghalta. Could be some other elementals, tamer elementals. Oh, okay, it's tamer elementals or enchantments. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, but it's definitely not Rakdos Sacrifice with the Timber Crown and Crag Crown pathway. Oh, it's whatchamacallit, Bard class. This is Gruul Bard class playing. Well, you're about to find out. Yeah, it's got to be Topiary Stomper. We want to actually get ahead, and we want to see that second source of red for Rampaging. Ranging, of course, if we had Marauding, would have been pretty lovely stuff, but no. That's what it has to be. Cross your fingers we don't see Bard class coming up. When they get to level 2, legendary permanents cost red and a green less to play. Okay, this is good. This is good. We're fortunate. We only have to worry about Hajar Loyal Body. Oh, they're not attacking at all. Perhaps they don't know what Topiary Stomper does. We can't have attacked or blocked with it at the moment. We're not at 7 lands. They didn't maybe read that. They certainly could have attacked with Hajar this turn. Certainly lovely to see Ripjaw. That is potentially going to be pretty scary. I just have to hope this isn't Gruul Midrange. Then they have the Acrone War coming in hot next turn to steal Ripjaw Raptor. Oh, man, that would be... Okay, so it is Legends. No Bard class. No Bard class. Okay, phew. We're getting lucky. Certainly Ripjaw pretty fantastically deters a lot of their aggression. Very nice to get the Rampaging and the Ranging. This turn I might just attack with Ranging. If they want to block, we get ahead by a land. Love it. Miglas, though, enters the battlefield. They can pay some mana to remove counters. They don't have any mana, so that's nice. They can pay 2, removing 2 oil counters to give it +2/+2. We're safe from that at the moment. Pretty much anything that blocks anything dies. I think I'm just going to be super duper aggressive. They have to block with 2 things to take out Ripjaw. That'd be fine. We draw a card. They block Ranging. We get a basic land. Okay. Looks like they'll sacrifice Hajar. That's okay. That's okay. We still keep around the Ripjaw. We draw out Hajar. Now, hopefully they don't have another copy. Crossing my fingers that's not the case. We certainly have enough reduction. We're getting in range of the big dinos. We actually can play Gishath. We've got 6 lands plus 2 reduction from the Huntmaster. So hopefully, as I jinx myself. Darn, that's no fun. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, well, a wee bit flooded. We'll get there eventually. Of course, turning on Topiary Stomper is quite nice indeed. Nah. We'll hold everybody back. Oh, they got the Bard class. It's not doing a whole lot. They don't have a whole lot in their hand. They can play that Ghalta for 3. They don't have 3. They can't play it this turn. Actually 4. Ghalta is 4 and a green or a red. Oh, okay. We got a body. We got a body. I'm just happy it's not a land. Phew. And I believe pretty much at this point we don't want to attack. Hajar, of course, is going to sacrifice itself. No. We're going all in. Do it. I'll draw out Hajar. And I'll have less power next turn. I could see that being pretty good. Maybe something blocks Rip Draw. We get a card draw. We get closer to something nice and big. Okay. Sack him. Hopefully they don't draw a third copy of him. I suspect that might be the case. Possibly. %. My phone might die soon. Yikes. Scary stuff. What does the third level do? I usually don't see them. Whenever they cast a legendary spell, exile the top 2 cards. Oof, they can play it. Yikes. Scary. That still feels pretty good. They only deal 8. Still fairly healthy. 10. Ooh, that's kind of rough. We could still get them if we get Zacama. We can play Zacama. Zacama, Gishath, Zacama, Gishath. Oh, Fierce Empath, Ghalta. Yes, yes, please. Here it go. Here we go. What was I saying? Does Ghalta win us the game? Kind of. Kind of ish. Should be Ghalta. Again, we have enough power to play her. Boom. Love it. 20. Gallia has to block. Hitting him for 22. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Fierce Empath can block somebody big next turn, which is pretty good, which might just save us. I think we should be okay. Ripjaw might draw something we can, well, not play, but still, let's just hope they don't have removal for Fierce Empath. Ooh, they got Helena and Elena. No, that's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, the Gallia does it. Unfortunately. Yeah. Well, they did their thing. We almost got them. Maybe holding back those Huntmasters could have been helpful-ish. Kind of want to take Bard class out, but it is only 1 enchantment, and sometimes they might not see it early. Of course, if they do see it, we're basically done for. Back to Bard class has to go with Back to Nature, and hopefully we get to Zacama at some point. Ghalta would be nice. Tyrranax Rex. Luca could take out a lot of creatures, that's for sure. Brotherhood's End? Maybe. At the very least, Brotherhood's End would draw out Hajar. Kind of like Reckless Rage as well. Yeah, that's looking good. Alright, the 3 Reckless Rages, 1 Luca. Of course, Luca very nice. Taking out multiple bodies, but the Reckless Rage being instant speed for a single red. Oh, it is. That guy does the trick. Costs a red and a green, so with Bard class level 2, they're playing it for free. Scary, scary stuff. Yikes. I was thinking Brotherhoods, but maybe stuff gets too big. Kill some of my early things. Of course, Ranging Raptors. If Ranging Raptors goes down, that's not so bad. We do get a basic land, which can be pretty nice. Maybe. Oh boy. Oh boy, here goes nothing. They got the Bard class. Hopefully we see Back to Nature coming in at some point. Soon. They could pop off and do lots of nasty stuff next turn, so it may be all over. Mostly. Domri for 1. That's good. That's good. Yeah. They got a early-ish Bard class, and well, we just didn't. Can we play Ghalta this turn? I don't think so. But we can do a lot of good stuff. Do I want Regisaur Alpha? Probably, yes. Yes, I do. Try to take down Domri. That's still pretty good. He can fight. He does have 2 loyalty, but they would lose him. Oh my god. Oh my. This could be nice. This could be very nice. They don't have a whole lot of mana. Of course, the things they play could be dirt cheap anyways. 2 mana, yeah. Especially when their stuff is free. Oh, but a good, pretty good game right there. Yeah, Rampaging Raptor, Ghalta, they're not dealing 20. Dead, like a doorknob. Ghalta saved us once again, and once again only 1 copy. Multiple times tonight. She's been the ticket. Yeah, Brotherhood's End, we took them out. I think Brotherhood's End, especially with the dorks, with Domri, with their fairly cheap stuff, Targnar, Taknar, whatever. I like it. I think I'm going to trim Luca. Fierce Empath. And Back to Nature. Let's do Back to Nature. Still 2 copies. That's a okay-ish chance to see it. And I really do want to try that Brotherhood's End. Could be nice. This hand is not nice. 1 land. Not going to do it. That hand is going to do it. Again, it is only 1 land, but a whole lot of stuff for 2. Send 1 Huntmaster to the bottom. I want to keep Regisaur Alpha. We could get there. It's worth a shot. It's very risky, but hey, if it pays off, it's going to pay off. Ugh, another Regisaur. Okay. Play that Bard class. That's how she goes. Oh, we got it. We got the land. Okay. Let me think. Do it. Then we destroyed. Woof, okay. Love it. They paid that mana for nothing. Now hopefully they don't have another Bard class. That might have helped. Big time. Phew. Make them sink the mana. Take it out. Oh, stunning. Targs. Oh, there you go. Yes. That is exactly what. Oh my. Oh. We get Ranging Raptors for 1. We could go Topiary, but I'm still going to go Ranging because I'm left with a creature that can block. This is very nice. Darth Adder. Okay, that's how you do it. I'm glad we saw that back to nature. Attacking with... Hey, you know what? Ranging Raptors. Targnar is not going to block. Probably wasn't going to block anything, but maybe because they can take it out, they will block, give us another land. If we get another land next turn, we go Topiary plus Regisaur. Oh my goodness. Very, very, very nice indeed. Whew. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. If we wouldn't have taken it out, Domri would have come down for 1 colorless, because Bard class took away the red and the green. They would have changed all this stuff. Targnar would have been free, so it would have been Domri 1 colorless, plus Targnar, plus Hajar, plus this and this and this and this. Oh, that's good, that's good. Actually, what time is it? How long have we been going for? I don't want to go too long. My mom is here this week. I might not do a stream every night this week, but helping out. We got appointments and stuff. Well, my wife has appointments, but I still might be able to do it every night. I'll end it here, though, a little bit earlier. Certainly fantastic. On a positive note, it doesn't get much more positive than that. Once again tonight, showcasing the ultimate power of this. Taking out something at instant speed. Of course, you could go with Thrashing Brontodon. You can sacrifice it at instant speed for 1, but if Thrashing Brontodon is out, they know what you could do. You don't get to surprise them like I did there. Sink the mana, level it up while the trigger's on the stack. We don't want them to get a benefit from casting a creature or a legendary permanent. Love it. Yeah. Alright, I'll leave it there for tonight. Again, a little bit earlier. They might be closer to an hour this week. I might not mix in too many other videos like I recorded last night. I did have a good time with that. Maybe try and do that a bit more regularly. An update on the deck, mini deck tech, talking about my thoughts on whatever. But yeah, that was good. Everybody watching right now, later on, whenever it is, wherever it is, have a good rest of your time zone. Have a good morning if you fell asleep, if you were sleeping. Yeah, that was good. That was good. We didn't quite get there to Zacama, but still, you saw grabbing the Fierce Empath, beautiful. Or Fierce Empath grabbing Ghalta. You have lots of power. You don't need multiple Ghaltas if you have that thing. You play it, you grab her, and you can likely play Ghalta anyways. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Very nice potential. Lots of interaction, I think, and we'll see where she goes. All right. Peace. Have a good one.